Only 19, but Lexi Potter is already making waves at Chelsea Women, an academy graduate who signed a groundbreaking professional contract at just 17. She's stepping up with more game time under Sonia Bomposter. Today, we break down why this box-to-box midfielder could be the next big thing for the Blues and the Lionesses. So let's dive in. Born on August 17, 2006 in Epsom, England, Lexi Potter, full name Alexia, joined Chelsea's academy at age 8. She's been with the club ever since, captaining England at under 17 level and representing the young Lionesses through the age groups. In a historic moment at just 17 years old in 2023, she became the first female player in England to sign a professional contract at that age. After loans at Crystal Palace...
Lexi, you've been here at Crystal Palace for a week now. How's it been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. Really enjoyed it. Getting to know new people, new surroundings. Really looking forward for the season ahead. Good win on Sunday, so yeah.
So you're the youngest women's player to sign a pro contract. How's that feel, signing that for the first time?
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to, make history. But it's just motivates me to keep pushing on, and hopefully it will be helpful for others.
Where she gained valuable senior experience, making over 35 appearances and even earning Player of the Month honors, she's returned to Chelsea in 2025, ready for the first team. Primarily a central midfielder, often deployed as a defensive or box-to-box number 8 or number 6, Lexi stands at around 5 foot 8 inches and uses her frame well. Her strengths shine through. Excellent concentration and ball interception. She's tough to dispossess. Sharp passing and good decision making under pressure. Close control and the physicality to hold off opponents while protecting the ball. That classic box-to-box energy. She covers ground, contributes defensively, and pushes forward when opportunities arises. She's right-footed, technically gifted, and has that composure you love in a young midfielder. Think a blend of tenacity and skill, perfect for Chelsea's high-pressing style. Lexi's senior breakthrough came in 2025-26, where she made her Chelsea debut as a sub in the Champions League against Paris FC on October 15, 2025. More sub appearances followed in Europe, and her first came in Liverpool. But her first full double starts Brighton in March 2026. Everywhere, strong in deals, linking play brilliantly. Then, the highlight, she scored her first goal for Chelsea. A clinical finish from close range after great work from teammates like Adibiva Jones and Alyssa Thompson. That strike sealed a vital 2-1 win, helping Chelsea climb the table. She has been racking up the appearances this season so far with increasing minutes, a clear sign Sonia Bomposter trusts her.
Got a stat for you here, Sonia, which is this is your Chelsea's youngest starting team in a WSL game since 2013, which is quite something. How pleasing is that for you as a coach?
Yeah, really pleased. As I said, I was also for 8 years the head of the academy in my previous club. So I think for me to play with a young team, it's quite pleasant. And yeah, I love to develop the young players. So it's great. And it just shows also like the players who are young can also contribute to the Chelsea result and to help the team to perform.
And talking about young players, Lexi Potter, first WSL star with Chelsea, first senior goal for her with Chelsea, and a player of the match performance as well tonight.
Yeah, that's great for her. She deserves it. She works so hard. She has a great mentality, and also I think it will give her some really good confidence going into the next games.
At England under 23 level, she's continuing to impress too. Now, what makes Lexi special? Her versatility, her work rate, and of course, she's one of Chelsea's own. She's an academy pedigree player. She's calm on the ball, she reads the game well, and has the mentality to handle the big moments. Just look at that debut goal as well. Now, her weak spots, of course, are going to be there, as she's still building experience at the top level, but the trajectory is clear. At 19, she's got huge potential to become a key player for Chelsea and push for senior Lioness. Is Lexi Potter ready to become a starter? Drop your thoughts, comments, like and subscribe for more WSL breakdowns, and hit the bell for updates on Rising Stars. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and cheers.
First senior goal for Chelsea, how did that feel for you?
Yeah, it was really good. I was obviously really happy having been at the club for such a long time. Happy to help the team out and get the...
No, definitely. We were so thrilled for you as fans as well. Another WSL.
Yeah, I think on the whole, obviously good to get the win. I think in the second half they came out and they tried to throw everything at it to get a goal back, but I think we defended well and we saw the game out.
You absolutely did. And finally, business end of the season, what's your message to the Chelsea fans?
Thank you so much. We hear you and we really appreciate all your support, so keep turning up.
Play profile analysis series. Today we're shining the spotlight on Lauren James, the talented English forward who's making waves in the women's football world. Let's dive into her background, playing style, and what makes her a force to be reckoned with on the pitch. Lauren James began her football career at Arsenal's academy before joining Manchester United Women in 2018. During her time at Manchester United, James established herself as one of the top young players in the Women's Super League, scoring crucial goals and providing assists in key matches. So what makes Lauren James such a formidable opponent on the pitch? Let's take a closer look at her strengths. Clinical finishing. James has a keen eye for a goal and is clinical in her finishing. She has a range of shots in her arsenal, from powerful drives to delicate chips. Pace and agility. James is blessed with exceptional pace and agility, allowing her to beat defenders and create space for herself and her teammates. Vision and creativity. James has excellent vision and creativity on the pitch. She's often seen picking up passes that unlock opposing defenses. Lauren James joined Chelsea in July 2021 and has taken her game to another level under the guidance of manager Sonia Bompastor. Bompastor has helped James develop a more well-rounded game with a particular focus on her defensive responsibilities. James is now renowned for her relentless pressing. James is a tireless worker on the pitch, constantly pressing defenders and winning the ball back for her team. Brilliant cover and tackles. James has improved significantly in her defensive duties, making crucial tackles and interceptions to win the ball back for her team. Phenomenal ball carrier. James is a creative dynamo on the pitch, able to beat defenders with her quick feet and agility. Game-changing ability. James has the ability to win games all by herself with her pace, skill and vision on the pitch. With Lauren James and Lauren Hemp leading the charge for England, for instance, it will be possible that they will be a dangerous side in the world. James' improvement under Sonia Bompastor has been remarkable, and she's now one of the most feared forwards in the women's game. Now we've discussed the aspects defensively that she has improved upon, but I would like to just slightly add more information on her attacking or offensive attributes. Now, clinical finishing is something that we have to mention, as James has a keen eye for goal and is clinical in her finishing, which we would have obviously mentioned when we spoke about her delicate chips. But because of the fact that Sonia Bompastor has asked her to play a deeper role in some matches, her finishing has not been there consistently, although at the time of recording in recent matches she would have scored crucial goals that would have clinched 3 points for the women's team. Her pace and agility would have been mentioned earlier in this video. However, it is important to reiterate the fact that James being so blessed with exceptional pace and agility is something that not only has helped her defensively in the current season 2024-2025, but it has also been something that continues to make her a joy to watch on the pitch in the offensive aspect, because that allows her to really beat defenders and create space for herself and her teammates. Now, her vision and creativity is something that, you know, with her defensive attributes being increased, it does allow her creativity to go up, because she can drop deep and make those passes in to her teammates that will unlock those tight and deep lying defenses. And that's something that Sonia Bumperster deserves a lot of plaudits for, and it's a good thing that Sonia Bumperster is so analytical in her approach and allowing each player to know that their role will not be limited to just offensive if they're offensive player, or defensively if they are a defensive player. So that is fantastic of Sonia Bumperster, but Lauren James is a testament to what it means to have a tremendous manager being the one to help you and guide you to take your game to a next level.
I think I already said a lot about LJ, all her potential, but also all her talent. And I think probably if we didn't have her on the pitch until the end, we couldn't win the game. That's this simple. You need to have these creative players and players with this talent to sometimes win the games. And she just showed magic. We defended a lot for the team, and I think that's probably also something we have been talking together to make sure she also worked for the team, worked really hard for the team. And I think teammates really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm really pleased with all the performance she had today. I would say probably now more as a winger, but I know she has the quality to play as a number 10. I wouldn't try central back yet, but maybe one day.
Thank you for watching our player profile analysis video on Lauren James. We hope you enjoy learning more about this talented young forward. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more football content, and specifically women's football content, Chelsea in particular. Peace and have a good one.
We glide. Neon pulse in the midnight air. Wires hum like they know you're there. Echoes ride through the circuit tide. We drift, we move, electrified. Oh.
the tunnel. Check the steps. The clock is ticking. Welcome to the show. Check the pulse. Feel the heat. Every blade of grass, every heart in the seat. 22 men, but there's only one crown. We don't come to play, we come to shut it down. Calculated movement, precision in the strike. Turn the volume up, flicker on the light. We're under the lights, yeah, we're chasing the glory. 90 on the clock, we're writing the story. 0 to 100.
The blues march on day by day. From the academy's nurturing hands to the roaring crowds in distant lands. Chelsea Sessions brings the game to life. With training clips and match insights so rife. We dive deep into every play where the blues make history. Stamford Bridge, where legend.
Hey! Yeah. Stop! Clear the tunnel. Check the stats. The clock is ticking. Welcome to the show. Check the pulse. Feel the heat. Every blade of grass, every heart in the seat. 22 men, but there's only one crown. We don't come to play, we come to shut it down. Calculated movement. Precision in the stride. Turn the volume up. Flicker on the light. We're under the lights. Yeah, we're chasing the glory. 90 on the clock. We're riding the story. 0 to 100. Never looking back. Light 'em up. Break 'em down. Stay on the attack. This is the moment. This is the stage. Flip the script. Yo, we're turning the page. This is the moment. This is the stage. Ice in the veins when the pressure gets heavy. Wall in the back, keep the front line steady. One touch, one shot, one chance to be great. History is calling, don't leave it to fate. From the first whistle to the final scream, living for the badge, dying for the dream. Game over, but the grind never stops. See you on the pitch, fade to silence.
we glow. We glow. We glide. We go. We glide. We glide.
First chance for silverware. How much are you relishing this opportunity?
Yeah, really exciting.
The girls are always telling me to shoot, and yeah, Peta also told me to shoot, so yeah, I feel like the opportunity opened up for me, and yeah, to score two is very unusual for me.
Meet Kira Walsh, the talent midfielder who's shining in the women's game.
Yeah, I think it is almost like it was written in the stars for, I think.
Born and raised in England, began her football journey with local clubs before joining Blackburn Rovers Ladies. Her impressive performances caught the attention of Manchester City women, where she spent several successful seasons.
Kira Walsh, midfielder, Manchester City.
Kira's outstanding form earned her a call-up to the England women's national team, a moment that she was not short of words to explain. And now, Kira is taking the next step in her career by joining Chelsea Women. Kira Walsh probably plays as a central midfielder, often in a deep-line playmaker role. She's comfortable playing in a variety of formations, including 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1 respectively. Her vision and passing range is something that is tremendous. Walsh has exceptional vision and passing ability, often picking up precise long-range passes to switch the point of attack or find space behind the opposition defense. Her control and composure is something that is emphatic, as she possesses excellent control and composure on the ball, something that allows her to dictate the tempo of the game and evade opposition pressure as well. Her tactical awareness is something that cannot be overstated. Walsh has a strong understanding of the game, often making intelligent runs and positioning herself to receive passes and great scoring opportunities. Her defensive contribution is something that we could not mention, as she is also comfortable of contributing to defensive duties while using her anticipation and reading of the game to win the ball back and distribute it effectively. Walsh's playing style can be characterized as the following. It's possession-based. She excels in possession-based teams, using her passing range and vision to control the tempo of the game. She's very calm and collected, as she is able to remain calm under pressure, often taking her time to pick out the right pass or make a decisive run. Her intelligent movement is something that, although we would have touched on briefly, we cannot overstate it, as she is able to make those intelligent runs into space and create opportunities for herself and her teammates. Now, there are areas for improvement, as they are with any player, of course. As she is an excellent playmaker, she can also improve her goal scoring record, which could take some time, but can also be improved upon by taking more opportunities to shoot from distance or to get into the box as well. Now, her physicality is something that must be mentioned as well, as she may need to adapt to more physical opponents using her quickness and agility to evade challenges and maintain possession as well. Now, Walsh's playing style has drawn comparisons to other deep-lying playmakers, such as Caroline Ware, which signifies the fact that Walsh excels at controlling the tempo of the game and picking out precise long-range passes. Additionally, Kim Little is another one that has been mentioned. Walsh shares similarities with Little in terms of her vision, passing range, and tactical awareness. Now, overall, Keira Walsh is a highly skilled and intelligent midfielder who excels in possession-based teams. Now, her exceptional vision, passing range, and tactical awareness make her a valuable asset to any team. Thank you for watching yet another player profile video for the Chelsea women's team, with this one being on Keira Walsh. I'm excited, and I'm sure many Chelsea fans, particularly Chelsea women fans, will be excited to see what she brings to the Chelsea women.
Today we really played together and we were able to fight for each other on the field, and I feel like this game, our win, was definitely a team performance. I feel like we as a whole stayed together the whole game and we're just had a great performance overall.
Today, we're diving into the profile of one of the most exciting young talents in women's football, Alyssa Thompson. At just 21 years old, this lightning quick forward has already made history, from being the #1 NWSL draft pick straight out of high school to starting for the US women's national team and now fighting up the Women's Super League with Chelsea. She's electric. She's personified with electric pace, a sister-duo sensation with Giselle, and a record-breaking transfer star. Let's break down her journey, her style, stats, and why she's the future of the game. Hit that like button if you're hyped for more player profiles. Alyssa Paola Thompson was born on November 7, 2004 in Studio City, California to parents Mario and Karen. With African-American, Filipino, and Peruvian roots, Alyssa grew up in a family obsessed with football alongside her sisters Giselle and Zoe. From age 9, she and Giselle trained with boys at Total Football Academy, building that fearless edge. By 13, she was dominating against players 4 years older. At Harvard Westlake School, she scored 48 goals in just 18 games as a freshman and sophomore. In 2021, she won National Gatorade Player of the Year. She even ran track, clocking the second fastest 100 meters in California that year. Committed to Stanford at 15, Alyssa decommitted to turn pro, and the rest is history. In 2023, at 18, Alyssa became the youngest ever #1 NWSL draft pick when Angel City traded $450,000 to secure her, making her the league's youngest and most expensive player at the time.
In the first round of the 2023 NWSL draft, Angel City SC select Alyssa Thompson.
She scored on debut after just 11 minutes. Rookie of the Month, 4 goals and 2 assists in her first season, helping Angel City to the playoffs. 2024, 5 goals, 7 assists, second most assists in the league. First sister starting 11 in NWSL history with Michelle. 2025 exploded. Contract extension to 2028 in January, then milestones galore. 50th NWSL appearance with a goal and assist, assisted Giselle's first pro goal, and the first sisters to combine in NWSL statistic would go to them. Penalty from Angel City's 100th regular season goal, becoming their all-time leading scorer. 6 goals in 16 games before the big move, a hat-trick in a friendly too. September 5, 2025 was where it would all begin for her with Chelsea. Chelsea smashed their transfer record with just under £1 million, potentially £1.5 million with add-ons, to sign her on a 5-year deal until 2030.
Chelsea have now confirmed the signing of Alyssa Thompson from Angel City. We understand the fee is around £1 million, but with add-ons, could end up to be slightly higher than Grace Gaoro's £1.43 million, her move to London City Lionesses. Thompson has said this: Chelsea is such an amazing club, one of the best in the world. Being able to play with players that are the best in the world is an amazing opportunity at such a young age, and I want to...
And of course, she was unveiled at Stamford Bridge and debuted in a 3-1 win over Aston Villa. Her first goal, a clinical finish in the UWSL, 4-0 trashing of Paris FC. In limited minutes so far, she's of course already showing why pace, dribbling and that killer instinct made her be signed by Chelsea women.
She brings a lot of speed up front. She also is a player who is really comfortable in the ball, on the ball, and she takes risks. She attacks the defender 1v1. She's able to come inside, outside. So for a defender, it's really difficult to defend against her. She's been working hard, and just the fact she was able to score the first goal for a winger or a forward, it's really important for the confidence too. So young player, but a lot of talent. I think we haven't seen yet, for myself, the best of her, but hopefully we'll see that soon.
Now her senior debut at 17 versus England at Wembley made her the youngest since 2016. And of course 2023 would be a time where she would make it to the World Cup squad, being the youngest player in 28 years. First assist in 2023, but of course she missed the 2024 Olympics and Gold Cup due to injury. Bounced back in 2025, she believes cup call up with her sister Giselle, first sisters on senior roster in years, starting together for Australia would follow. As of now, 24 caps at the time of recording, 3 goals, including her first versus Iceland in 2024. As being part of that 2024 Olympic club winning squad under Emma Hayes, she knows her potential inside out. Now, standing at 5'4", Alyssa's superpower is her speed. She has electric pace that terrifies its defenders, elite dribbling, 1v1 mastery, and progressive carries, 83rd percentile. Chance creation, 94th percentile. She's a clean striker, she has great visions for assists, and of course she's a direct attacker who progresses the ball like few others. Weaknesses: at 21, her decision making in tight spaces can definitely improve. Physicality and aerial use is the next thing that puts her in the 27th percentile against bigger WSL defenders. Of course she's adapting, and we know this as well. But under Sonia Baumeister at Chelsea, alongside stars like Lauren James, Sam Kerr and Maradona Ramirez, her pace will add that new dimension to a stacked attack. She's perfect for overload to Sandy Baltimore as well. Hayes polished her at USWNT, and now Europe will elevate her. Now, her career highlights include a CONCACAF Under-20 Gold 2022 win, of course an NWSL Rookies nominations, multiple Team of the Month in the NWSL, the youngest to milestones like 10 goals and 10 assists, 25 contributions, 2025 NWSL leading Angel City, of course to be one of the greatest teams within that league before she made that £1 million move to Chelsea Football Club. Now Alyssa Thompson isn't just a prospect, she's already a star at 21. She's bleeding raw talent with relentless work ethic. So from LA hometown to Chelsea's record signing, her ceiling is sky high. Now will she help Chelsea to the UWSL glory, a trophy that has yet to be won by them and it seems to have evaded them for so long? Will she dominate with USWNT? Drop your predictions below, subscribe for more profile videos, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, peace, and up the Chels. Hannah Hampton. Who is this English professional goalkeeper who has emerged as one of the most promising goalkeepers in women's football? Let's discuss. Born on November 16, 2000 in Birmingham, England, Hannah Hampton plays for the England national team and Chelsea. This is a breakdown of her career, playing style, strengths, and now let's start with the career overview. The early years. Hampton's football journey began unusually as a striker at Villarreal's CF's Youth Academy in Spain, where she led from a young age. Returning to she joined Stoke City's Centre of Excellence, transitioning to goalkeeper, a pivotal shift that has now defined her career. Club progression. Birmingham City. Hannah Hampton debuted in WSL as a teenager, becoming a regular starter and earning recognition for her performances. Aston Villa. Signing a 2-year deal, she solidified her reputation despite a brief injury setback. She made significant contributions before departing as a free agent. Chelsea. Joining on a multi-year contract, Hampton has become a key figure for the club, marking notable milestones and establishing herself as a dependable presence in goal. International career. Hannah Hampton progressed through England's youth ranks, debuting for the senior Leones and featuring in major international competitions. She has played in crucial qualifying matches and delivered standout performances on international stage. Now for her playing style and strengths. Firstly, shot stopping. Hannah Hampton excels in reflexive saves with agility and quick reactions, making her formidable in one-on-one situations. Distribution. She is comfortable with the ball at her feet, and she possesses strong passing accuracy and long ball distribution, aligning with modern goalkeeper demands. Command of area. Despite an eye condition, strabismus, which affects depth perception, Hampton's aerial presence is strong. She has adapted remarkably, undergoing childhood surgeries and leveraging her resilience to dominate her box. Consistency. Her ability to maintain a steady level of performance highlights her reliability as a goalkeeper. Her personal life now. She has overcome strabismus to become an ambassador for Birmingham's Children's Hospital. She speaks fluent Spanish and she learned sign language for her deaf cousin Ethan. Intangibles. Resilience. Her medical challenges and positional shift from striker to goalkeeper highlight adaptability and determination. Competition. She is currently vying with established goalkeepers for England's #1 spot. Her form at Chelsea and country development position her as a strong contender for future tournaments. Areas for growth. Experience. She is still building high-stakes experience compared to veteran goalkeepers and continues to develop in handling tournament pressure. Injury history. A past muscle injury required a procedure. Maintaining fitness will be key for sustained success.
I love it. I come on to camp every single time, amazed that I'm here, to be fair, and I'm playing with some of the best players in the world, and I'm just spending time with them off the pitch every single day, and you learn so much. I'm just a bit like asking so many questions to so many people, trying to learn as much as I can, because when I was younger, I look up to most of these people, so to be in the same team, and I don't know, just this afternoon I was having a coffee with Jill Scott, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I would never be able to do that. So yeah, I love it always coming on camp, and it's great for me. I'm the youngest in the squad, so I get called the kid, and it's fine being like that. I quite like it because I feel like they're looking after me as well as I'm asking them loads of questions, and again, every single time I get a call up to England, I'm got a smile from ear to ear, and I don't expect it, and I always looking out for when the squads get announced and who I'm going to be on camp with, and I'm fangirling most of the time. I'm not going to lie, I love it. I think the first time I came into the senior squad we met up, and it was Phil Neville came over to me. He was like, "Oh, hi H, how are you?" and just gave me a hug. I was like, "Is this normal?" Like, I didn't expect it. And then meeting all the other girls as well at the same time, it was like they all knew me as much as I knew them. I could tell you absolutely everything about them. When they made their debut, when they started, how many games they've played, I could tell you the lot. So then when they knew something about me, I thought, oh my goodness.
Now in conclusion, Hannah Hampton's blend of technical skill, mental toughness, and modern goalkeeping traits makes her a rising star and also marks her as one as well. Her Chelsea stint and international start signal a potential changing of the guard for England. With her career already making an impact in the WSL, Hampton's trajectory points toward becoming a cornerstone for club and country. Thank you very much for watching yet another player profile video for the women's team and on the Chelsea Sessions channel. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace up the Chelsea, keep the blue flag flying high, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
这场比赛还是非常刺激的啊，就是每10分钟就有粒进球产生。对，都还挺不错的，然后对压力是很大的。而阿斯维亚女足在被进一球之后反应过来。 蒂汉森。我们看他这个球，整个节奏非常的快，这球也没有越位。哇塞！威尔姆斯啊，今天是2脚助攻了，这个进球也是他传的。
teen, but Lexi Potter, Chelsea woman, an academy graduate who signed a groundbreaking professional contract at just 17, she's now stepping up with more game time under Sonia Bumposter. Today, we break down why this box-to-box midfielder could be the next big thing for the Blues and the Lionesses. So let's dive in. Born on August 17, 2006 in Epsom, England, Lexi Potter, full name Alexia, joined Chelsea's academy at age 8. She's been with the club ever since, captaining England at under 17 level and representing the young Lionesses through the age groups. In a historic moment at just 17 years old in 2023, she became the first female player in England to sign a professional contract at that age. After loans at Crystal Palace...
Lexi, you've been here at Crystal Palace for a week now. How's it been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. Really enjoyed it. Getting to know new people, new surroundings. Really looking forward for the season ahead. Going on Sunday, so yeah.
So you're the youngest women's player to sign a pro contract. How's that feel, signing that for the first time?
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to, make history. But it's just motivates me to keep pushing on, and hopefully it will be helpful for others.
Where she gained valuable senior experience, making over 35 appearances and even earning Player of the Month honours, she's returned to Chelsea in 2025, ready for the first team. Primarily a central midfielder, often deployed as a defensive or box-to-box number 8 or number 6, Lexi stands at around 5 foot 8 inches and uses her frame well. Her strengths shine through. Excellent concentration and ball interception. She's tough to dispossess. Sharp passing and good decision making under pressure. Close control and the physicality to hold off opponents while protecting the ball. That classic box-to-box energy. She covers ground, contributes defensively, and pushes forward when opportunities arises. She's right-footed, technically gifted, and has that composure you love in a young midfielder. Think a blend of tenacity and skill, perfect for Chelsea's high-pressing style. Lexi's senior breakthrough came in 2025-26, where she made her Chelsea debut as a sub in the Champions League against Paris FC on October 15, 2025. More sub appearances followed in Europe, and her first start came in the League Cup, a dominant 9-1 win over Liverpool. But the real moment, her first full WSL start against Brighton in March 2026. Playing in midfield, she was everywhere, strong in deals, linking play brilliantly. Then, the highlight, she scored her first senior goal for Chelsea. A clinical finish from close range after great work from teammates like Adjie Jones and Alyssa Thompson. That strike sealed a vital 2-1 win, helping Chelsea climb the table. She has been racking up the appearances this season so far with increasing minutes, a clear sign Sonia Bumposter trusts her.
Got a stat for you here, Sonia, which is this is your Chelsea's youngest starting team in a WSL game since 2013, which is quite something. How pleasing is that for you as a coach?
Yeah, really pleased. As I said, I was also for 8 years the head of the academy in my previous club. So I think for me to play with a young team, it's quite pleasant. And yeah, I love to develop the young players. So it's great. And it just shows also like the players who are young can also contribute to the Chelsea result and to help the team to perform.
And talking about young players, Lexi Potter, first WSL start with Chelsea, first senior goal for her with Chelsea, and a player of the match performance as well tonight.
Yeah, that's great for her. She deserves it. She works so hard. She has a great mentality, and also I think it will give her some really good confidence going into the next games.
At England under 23 level, she's continuing to impress too. Now, what makes Lexi special? Her versatility, her work rate, and of course, she's one of Chelsea's own. She's an academy pedigree player. She's calm on the ball, she reads the game well, and has the mentality to handle the big moments. Just look at that debut goal as well. Now, her weak spots, of course, are going to be there, as she's still building experience at the top level, but the trajectory is clear. At 19, she's got huge potential to become a key player for Chelsea and push for senior Lionesses call-ups. Now, what do you think? Is Lexi Potter ready to become a regular starter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more WSL breakdowns, and hit the bell for updates on Rising Stars. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and cheers.
Lexi, first senior goal for Chelsea. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, it was really good. I was obviously really happy having been at the club for such a long time. Happy to help the team out and get the win.
No, definitely. We were so thrilled for you as fans as well. Another WSL win. How do you sum up the team performance, especially going right to the end as well?
Yeah, I think on the whole, obviously good to get the win. I think in the first half we had a lot more of the ball and we were playing really good football, and I think obviously in the second half they came out and they tried to throw everything at it to get a goal back, but I think we defended well and we saw the game out.
You absolutely did. And finally, business end of the season. What's your message to the Chelsea fans?
Thank you so much. We hear you and we really appreciate all your support, so keep turning up.
Ball in now, headed away by Bronze. Balls for Taylor, who lashes at it. Now Grant can't turn goalwards. Carpenter gets it clear. It's a mess of bodies. It falls to Grant. Now nice one on that. Out to the up to the cross, right, but that's a great lift through. And I've never felt so nervous about Hampton. Oh, the flapping of that one, if it was on target, might have been a bit of danger around it. Opens up to the cross on the right foot. That's a great delivery. Bounces through. And I've never felt so nervous about Hampton. Flapping of that one, if it was on target, might have been a bit of danger around it. Yeah, usually a goalkeeper you can rely on, but absolutely flapping another one there. It's going wide of the mark.
又是把对方给晃倒了。
Nice turn, just trying to find some space, lifting over the top. Villa, Berman breaking down the left-hand side, looks to cut in, now takes it back wide, taking on Vilms here, sits her down, plays it back to Nusken, but Jean-Francois gets in front of it. That was brilliant from Berman. Not a natural left-back, but did so well there in the attacking area. But now Villa are breaking, and Villa have got numbers forward. Chelsea trying to get back in. Thompson lets her run. Here is Hanson. Now back to Grant. Taylor. Nice one there. Vilms. Grant. Way too much on that though. Well, I tossed it says I would like to see City watching the Champions League. I know City is not good in European football. The reason why they're doing well this season is they haven't won many games. It's definitely it's not the reason, but it is definitely played into it, of course. And I think again, you can't. The problem with that conversation is that there's basically two ways. It's either that you go, it's the sole reason, or no, it's played no part. But actually, again, I think it's somewhere in the middle. It's played a role. It's not the sole reason. There's been lots of reasons since you've improved tactically. It's going to the first season, so it's been much more difficult for the sides to figure out what they're going to do. James ball in. That's good. Quite hold on to that one. Here's Germer. Yeah, I think that the fact they've not had Champions League football has obviously had a huge impact. And there's other things that have had a bit of an impact as well. I think fixture list always has an impact. It's obviously an undervalued one. Every team plays the same teams. I completely get that argument, but yeah, it has an impact. The when they've played teams, it's going to have an impact. But obviously, I mean, you can never predict that. Shot target now. Front James from a wide area. Roebuck does well to claim. Forwards cut out well by Bronze. Down brilliantly by Nusken. Feed it through the lines, and that's going to run for a Villa goal kick. This is the summer as anybody's guess. So if we've gone, the clubs are always looking to make money rather than splash it like the Russian regime. Could see a very different Chelsea approach. Your expectation of what that's going to look like is you want to happen, isn't it? I think optimistic Chelsea fans would look at it as, well, there's still a huge amount of investment in the women's team. So, Chelsea in this game, Baltimore, so Burnham will go to centre half, and then captain off for Aaron Cuthbert to midfield. If you're a pessimistic Chelsea fan or a rival fan, then you're probably looking at it and go, well, it's a real unknown for Chelsea what's happened this summer. Will they be able to bring in the best players in the world that they need? Who knows? It depends how positive you want to be. But yeah, I'm always going to be optimistic. It's in my nature to be optimistic. Back in there by Carpenter. So just call. There's anything else realistic in the sense that I don't think Newcastle's done as bad a job as some people think. Yeah, It's true. It's this summer. Chelsea bring in. It's going to be one of the biggest talking points. I think it's really nice summer for all of the top 4 teams, or it needs to be, really. I think it is wide open now. I don't think Chelsea will lose to Shanghai City naturally, but in a more settled Chelsea team, maybe you make the argument that everyone comes back and they'll be fine, but we know this is going to be a big summer of challenge. So it is wide open, but I think every team is still a few players away from being able to be the best team in the league. Wide now into Baltimore. James lifts it into the box, headed away well by Patton, Thompson. Out wide now with Baltimore. Baltimore's trying to play inside. Nusken trying to play. Out forward, Chelsea throwing. Baltimore. Just knocking down the line, one back well. Poking around the corner. Was Hanson. And now Chelsea with possession once again. Bronze. Now James. Back to Walsh. Here's Baltimore. Tries to beat it through the lines. Kerr. That brings that down. Penalty. But no, the flag goes up. Kerr, has she just lurched into an offside position there? Potentially so. Assistant referee. Adamant in that opinion. Let's have. And it's correct. Difficult one for Kerr to judge because it isn't really for her. But Roma getting away with one there. Came out rashly. Should have been a pen, but it is offside. Yeah, I think Robot was a bit blindsided there by Kerr. I don't think she saw the run. Either that or it was just a rash decision, but she seems to come out unaware of the player running across her. You get to see in the stands today, Alexis Ohanian, an investor in the Chelsea team, part of a major group of investors from the US. I believe invests in a multitude of sports teams. And is there in the Kingsmeadow crowd amongst the fans, which is very good to see. And Sky have put every camera in the stadium on him. That's Hanson here. He's retreating. Let's get back to her feet. I think she may be right with this. She's gone down. Hanson. That will be a concern. It's so important for Aston Villa throughout this season, has Kirsty Hanson. 2 goals again today. The catalyst really in Villa. Restoring parity, but yeah, may have to come off there. Throwing on this near side now for Aston Villa. Hanson still on the sideline, just feeling it out. Now to Carpenter down the line into Thompson. Back towards Ellie Carpenter. Thompson. Knocks it down the line. A nice one, clipping it out of play. Does take a touch shot. Thompson out for a Villa throw-in. Half an hour play in this one. Can Chelsea find a way to get themselves back in front in this game? It's been a crazy one. Now for Chelsea throw here. Doesn't quite work there down the line from nice one. That Carpenter. Going to look to go back the other way, more into the penalty area here. That's not dealt with by David. On by Kerr. James can't get there. Drops on the edge of the box with Walsh. Baltimore down the line. Great run from Nusken. Can she find a teammate? Tries to cut it across the box. It's blocked. Nusken shifts to James. Overlapping well. Good delivery. No way, though. Walsh just completely alive on the edge of the box. Here now is Ellie Carpenter. All down the line, Carpenter will get there, cuts it into the box, and it's cleared away again. And will it go for a corner? Indeed it will. Zeta says Alex Ohanian, aka Serena Williams' husband. Yes, that's what he's famous for. Couldn't remember what he's famous for a moment. I knew something to do with Serena Williams, but I didn't know if it was her husband or whether they would, I don't know if they were just like business partners or something. Call it out, James. Lifts it in there, headed towards goal. Bronze's effort, though, is blocked. Cleared for a Chelsea throw-in. James taking it quickly. Changing with Thompson a couple of times. James now lifts it into the area. Will anyone get there? Hampton hits it in the air. Despite the best efforts of Sjoeke Nüsken. Heading down to Thompson. Goes down the line to James. Drops in with the ball. And gets caught out in there. James, it's one back. Just trying too much in there. Kendall looking for Grant. Films. Here's Grant looking for Kendall. Jean-Francois feeding it wide to Moritz. Now nice one back inside to Moritz. To nice one, a lovely combination. Too much on that though from Moritz. Nice one, I won't get there down the line. Nigel says there's some let's go trolling in the West Ham London City chat saying, all right, let's go and win the WSL by December. I find that funny. I think Atletico wouldn't even be in the top half of the WSL. Nusken, Kerr, now Walsh. Finds Sondi Baltimore carrying the ball forwards here, Baltimore. Tries to knock it in behind, but cut out well by Hampton. Hanson. Now Grant inside to Hanson, who opens up for the far corner off the post. Chelsea nervy here. Grant takes aim, and that's wide. Chelsea need to get a better stranglehold on this one. They've had opportunities, they've not taken them. Villa coming forward for the first time really in the second half. And Kirsty Hanson not far away from her hat-trick and from really making this a great afternoon for Aston Villa. That, just their 7th shot of the game, Aston Villa. 3 on target, 3 goals. Really poor at the back from Chelsea today. Runs down the line. Thompson will get there. Battling away here with nice one who heads it away now. Moritz gets it clear. Walsh. Now Carpenter. Carries forward now to Thompson. Back to Carpenter. Here's Thompson. Can they find the delivery? Heavy touch from Thompson. And it's charged down by Moritz. And now Carpenter in the second half. Chelsea just haven't got enough shots away. Lots of territorial dominance. Just haven't been able to really threaten Roebuck. First off, peppered them with shots. .26 minutes to play. Thompson trying to go down the right-hand side. Knocked out again by Moritz. And now Chelsea with a throw-in on the far side. Nusken. Carpenter. Now James. Berman. Carrying the ball forwards. Bronze. James. Carpenter. James knocking it down the line, looking for Carpenter again. Lifts it in towards the back post. It's headed away. And Kerr was lying in wait. Important intervention from Patton. Hanson heads on and one back in there by James, and Bronze now gets it to Baltimore. We've not really seen since coming on Sunday Baltimore, which based on performances in recent weeks may not be the worst thing. Walsh, it's a good pass now into Cuthbert. Cuthbert allowing Baltimore to overlap, now goes back to Berman. It's Bronze. Lifts it into the penalty area, and Nusken tries to get down away. Jean-Francois nods it on, and Baltimore doesn't really challenge with Grant for the ball. Now Jean-Francois to Wilms in their own corner, poking it down the line and out for a Chelsea throw-in. Berman. Bronze to Berman. Here's James. Darts inside. Trying to slot it through the lines. A great challenge though from Patton. And Villa now trying to come forwards. Cuthbert shuffling it wide. Thompson. Carpenter blocked by Nightswonger. Thompson again. Cuthbert. Here's Carpenter. Ball in the near post, and it's not dealt with. Kerr gets there, but running out of play in the box. Just can't turn it goalwards. And a big goal in the game between West Ham and London City Lionesses. It's West Ham 1, London City 1. Una Siranen, 9K subscription in the live chat. It's an incredible goal. A volley from the outside of the box. Next year, 0.03. So it does sound like a good one on the foot of description. Wow. West Ham drawing level, and how important that could be in their desire to stay up this season. Aston Villa now making another change. Mary Taylor making way. And Maya Jakarta, winner of the Asian Cup with Japan recently, onto the field. Roebuck. De Landes. Hanson holds the ball up well. Bronze will get there. Hanson still jostling with her though. And out for a Chelsea throw-in. So Walsh needs to be the player to take the tempo. Chelsea, that isn't always going to be. That is always going to be OJ. So she's reduced her role. That doesn't really suit her. Chelsea in the lead. Brilliant delivery this from Sondy Baltimore on the right foot. On the left foot, sorry, cuts it back onto the left foot. Kerr leaves it. Thompson has to score. Absolutely has to score. Point blank range and somehow heads it over. She's got down to head it. Heads it up and over. That's a perfect height to head it down. I don't know. She's missed that chance so spectacularly. If she heads it down straight to the goalkeeper, fair enough. But she's headed it up. Ball in behind. Thompson is going to get tries around the keeper, right back does well. Nightswonger was caught out, and I think there may have been a call for a foul there anyway. It's not been given. Thompson just looked to make the run off the shoulder of Nightswonger. And yeah, I think it's tripping Nightswonger. So what wasn't given as a foul. Ball's now for Walsh in the one back by Jakarta. And now Wilms launching into the channel, looking for Grant, but it will be Baltimore that gets there. So 20 minutes to play. Time ticking away here for Chelsea, who would remain fourth with the draw. Championship qualification would still be in their hands. Wins in all of their last 3 matches, including against Manchester United, of course, would see them get into the Champions League. really don't want to make it that complicated. Victory today just eases it somewhat. Nice one, to seize it out for a Villa throw-in. But yeah, frustrating one for Chelsea really today. Just hit on the counter-attack devastatingly by Aston Villa. And taken all their chances, but ultimately 3 goals really should have been enough. Berman now. Baltimore. Nusken to Baltimore, back to Nusken. Down the corner into James. James needing an option. Back inside to Walsh, now to James. Space that she could carry into, knocks it wide. Nusken's pulled into this position to offer an option. James again now. Just trying to draw space in the penalty area, I think. Nusken. Now James. Switching the focus to the right-hand side. Bronze. Cuthbert bouncing back to Lucy Bronze. Carpenter. Cuthbert round the corner. Looking for Thompson in behind. He's going to get there. Hanson comes across. Oh, Hernandez, sorry. Fantastic defending there from Hernandez. Because nice one was beaten. Nicolas says, will Chelsea score more than 2 goals? Will score 2 more goals? Don't know. I hope they score at least 1 though. Change coming now. Alyssa Thompson making way, and Neve Charles returning to the side. Her first start since the 9-1 win over Liverpool in December in the Subway Women's League Cup. I don't think this is going to be as comprehensive a victory, but could she play a role in turning this one around? It will push Baltimore higher as Charles comes in at left back. James goes to the right wing now. Carpenter. Cuthbert. Carpenter. Bronze. And across into Hannah Hampton. And now Villa Berman. Berman knocking it wide. Here's Charles to Baltimore. To Charles. Cuthbert turns and can't quite find Walsh as it's cleared by Kendall. Berman will pick up this loose ball. Chelsea need to get it moving. Not enough time. Not much time. Ball down the line. It's Charles. Back to Baltimore. Puts the ball in there. Not a bad delivery. Cleared away well though. Headed away. Moritz knocking it down the line. That's all Villa need to do now. And a possible problem for Chasity Grant, who has gone down off the ball. I think it was a bit of contact with Charles, to be fair, on this left-hand side for Chelsea, right-hand side for Villa. The ball then switched play and Grant's gone down. Chelsea, though, have had all the opportunities towards the end of this game. 15 minutes to play. Can they make one count? And while Chasity Grant is down, I'll do a shameless self-promotion. If you haven't yet left a like on the stream, make sure to do so. It massively helps support the channel, and we've only got 57 likes. If you are enjoying the stream and want to help support us, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to help the channel even more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. As we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the season. 2 months to go now. Can we achieve it? We'd be so grateful if you could subscribe and help us towards that goal, that very ambitious goal, has to be said. That's the end of Chasity Grant's game. A shame, she's done really well for Villa. Emily Salmon onto the pitch though. Bronze knocks it forward. Kerr can't get the head on. We'll drop in midfield now. And Hanson gets there. Berman wins it back though, and Chelsea in possession. Walsh. Carpenter. Wide now with Lauren James. Back towards Ellie Carpenter, who looks to cut it back. It's going to fall to Kira Walsh. Can't quite keep it under control to get the shot away. And Hanson winning it back. Returns it to Roebuck. It will launch that ball clear. Bronze gets there. Nods down to James. James trying to flick it on. Nice one, jumps in front of it. Chelsea throwing on the far side. And another problem here, and it's Roebuck down injured, and I have a feeling this one may not be entirely true or honest. This will give both sides a chance for a tactical break. What can Chelsea muster up, think of in this last 15 minutes? Two changes they've still got to make. Option on the bench, though, are limited to Shooter, Sawi, Potter and Buchanan. Don't really view any of those as players that come on and win this game for Chelsea. Just don't have the depth. No Ramirez, no Beaver Jones. No Carnery today. And I mean, I think of Chelsea of yesteryear. Your Pernilla Harder would be able to come on in this situation, or a Frank Kirby if she wasn't indeed starting. D'Angelo is actually getting ready here. Is this some fantastic acting from the Canadian, or is there a genuine problem for Roebuck? I've grown sceptical of all goalkeeper injuries now. I don't think goalkeepers are capable of getting injured. They're all lying. But yeah, what a crazy game of football. I wish I was a neutral to thoroughly enjoy what has been a crazy game, but 13 minutes to play, Chelsea need a goal. Zayto asked what happened to Beaver Jones. Did she get injured? Yes. Did her ankle, I think, to London City last weekend. Just seemed to be a landing on the surface, I think. I don't think it was due to... I don't think there was much contact. I think it was a landing on the surface. So, yeah, that was concerning. Change here for Villa. It's a genuine injury for Ellie Roebuck. So she will make way. And Sabrina D'Angelo coming on them. This is a chance. This is a real chance for Chelsea. They've got to put D'Angelo under immediate pressure. Change of goalkeeper is really hard to adjust to for any side. Particularly these two goalkeepers who've been chopping and changing consistently, and neither of them looked to have the confidence. Roebuck's done well in the first 78 minutes. Not much he could have done about the goals, some big saves. Change has to come off injured now, but Chelsea have to utilise this. Put Sabrina D'Angelo under pressure. 12 minutes then to play. There will be some additional time now as well as a result of that injury and the handful of stoppages in the second half. Also, did Chelsea ever say why they allowed so many players to leave without bringing anybody in? Is it why the director of football ended up leaving early or leaving? I don't think any of the departures were a problem. I think, with the benefit of hindsight, they wouldn't have loaned Hermano out. But equally, that hasn't really been the problem position for Chelsea. I don't think losing Jean-Francois, a fifth choice in midfield, has been a massive issue. Macaro wasn't playing, and when she did play, she wasn't playing well. And Brighton, very similar. So, yeah, it may have helped to ease the injury crisis, but I don't think that's the problem. They didn't want to buy anyone in because I'm guessing it's the January transfer window. They don't want to. It's not the ideal market, really, when there's no standout option, I guess, from the WSL. Charles breaking the left-hand side, leaves it in there. It's headed wildly by Villa. Gets on by Nusken, Baltimore to Kerr. Fires it off wildly away from goal. James picks it up on the loose ball. She makes something happen. Lifts it back in there. Not a bad delivery. Kerr's header's blocked. Headed away now. Walsh trying to keep it alive. Cup, but knocks on. Hampton gets it. As bronze Puts it in there, Vilms. Berman. Now Nusken. James delivers it in there. Kerr can't quite get there. Falls on the edge now with Berman. No room for her to take the shot. Cuthbert turns out nicely. Knocking into the right-hand side. A pocket of space here for James. Lifts it in there. It's blocked by Nightwrong, but it still finds its way in the box. Nusken can't turn it goalwards. Not dealt with in there by Moritz. But it's De Landes who launches it away. Bronze heads it to James. Bronze complete. She thought she'd knocked out a play and just gave up. James gets it in. Berman. Says Macario, NFL message, chose to thank Emma Hayes and Paul Green, but not to be left out Sonia. Yeah. I'm not that bothered. Macario was never good enough when she played for Chelsea, never available enough. Not a player I'm massively concerned about. It's a shame it never worked out. But, yeah, not a player I'm too concerned about. Forwards to Kerr, to Nusken, who lets fly, and Chelsea take the lead again in this game. They barrage in this second half. Lifting balls after balls into the box, but they bounce well there. Trying to play from the back. And Sjoeke Nüsken, a really well taken goal, and it's Chelsea 4, Aston Villa 3. And how important could that goal be in the context of this season now for the Blues? Carpenter bounces brilliantly. Kerr laid off perfectly, really, into Sjoeke Nüsken. And a composed finish, unmarked, first time. A cross goal, brilliant from Nusken, brilliant from Chelsea. It's Chelsea 4, Aston Villa 3. A crazy game for the Blues, 2 with 8 minutes left. Finally take the lead again. And Sam Kerr, fantastic hold-up play. Sjoeke Nüsken, a great strike. And Chelsea rewarded for their persistence. Now just got to see it out. But Villa are going to come out and play now. Hampton. Nice winger. Out of play. Villa throw in. Nice winger. Inside to Moritz. Ball hit forward. Sam breaking behind, fires into the side netting. Oh, that may have excited the travelling support, the pocket of travelling support behind the goal there. Salmon always, I think, a little bit too wide of the goal to seriously trouble Hampton. Chelsea now will play out from the back once again. Hampton lifting it forwards. Beautiful pass into Baltimore. Plays it back to Charles and now Berman. And so Chelsea move back to second in the live table. Opening up a gap to second and third. The only difference there is one round of Champions League qualifiers. Champions League qualifiers that Chelsea haven't played in. Charles back to Berman. Lauren James. Berman. What I will say is I don't think second should have to qualify for the Champions League in the WSL. I actually don't know if it does in the new format. Bronze going forwards. Forwards back. It's dependent on coefficient, isn't it? Have to qualify for the Champions League in the WSL. I actually don't know if it does in the new format. Bronze going forwards. Zato says Macario played really well when she was healthy. If you remember, she played a huge part in the Arsenal game when we drew 1-0. Yeah, there were individual moments where she did okay, but there were also games. I think she's the player in the Chelsea squad with the biggest XG underperformance this season. To be fair, I haven't checked those stats recently, so that might have changed by now. But definitely earlier this season, she was. So many opportunities missed. So yeah, I'm not too worried. Carpenter looking down the line. Nusken trying to nod it on. Falls to Cuthbert. Now Bronze. Aaron says Hutton was the obvious Walsh successor. I don't think Chelsea need a Walsh successor. I think Chelsea need a Cuthbert successor. I think Chelsea need to figure out what they're going to do with their midfield next season. Because, I think especially with Kerr and Bright rumored to leave, she's the only one of T4 left. I wouldn't be surprised if she did one season as the captain and then looked to move. Or even if she left this summer. But I think Chelsea would want to keep her for the leadership. And I think she'd want to stay and captain the side for a year. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if Cuthbert did leave Chelsea in the next few seasons. I don't think it's the biggest loss. I love Evan Cuthbert, but I don't think she works very well with Walsh or works very well for what Pastor wants in the midfield. Was this Macario's ability, but she's not productive enough to demand that level of a contract. Yeah, you're never going to be able to compete with the money. And this is the other thing about Sam Kerr, right? With the argument with Kerr, is that if Chelsea were to keep Sam Kerr this year, they're going to have to outpay whatever the NWSL can. Which I love Sam Kerr, but is she worth that anymore? She'll probably be the highest paid player in the world, I reckon, when she moves to the NWSL. So yeah, that's the other problem for Chelsea. Walsh. Now Berman. Into Nusken, and now to Baltimore. Slips it through. Kerr burying on goal. Can she finish the job? A big save from D'Angelo. Chelsea playing with a little bit more freedom now they've got that winner. Or what could be a winner, I should say. Now they're back in front. They'd love to add another goal just to kill this game off a corner now, but there is an injury here. I think it was De Landes who slid in for the challenge and just got caught up with Kerr in the aftermath. That really would have sealed the game for Chelsea if Kerr had finished that opportunity off. Luke says, what kind of players do you think Sonia wants from midfield? And GC says, wouldn't Captain be her successor? Captain, I really like her in that sort of attack midfield role, but we have seen her in more of a deeper position recently. So potentially, I think Chelsea need a good carrier in there. Someone like, I was really impressed with Justine Keelan of Wolfsburg the other day. I thought in terms of carries, so good at picking up the ball, wriggling out of a tight space and just driving it forwards. And I think Chelsea lack that in midfield. There's no one in there that's particularly good at carrying the ball. I think captains are really good at operating in the tight spaces, and especially high, this is why I like her high up the pitch. Really good operating in the half spaces and linking the play. Walsh is very good at sort of being that metronome, but she's also got quite a decent range on her passing. So I think you've got a sort of deeper playmaker there, and obviously James drops deep to get involved as well. So I think you need someone that carries the ball forward, someone that picks up the ball in midfield, is physical enough, because I think with Nusken and Cuthbert, both of them have got that sort of got that physicality, but I don't think either of them are as mobile as they want, and I don't think either of them are fantastic carriers. So for me, that's what Chelsea will be looking for from a midfielder. I don't know who. It's very difficult to scout players now that there's very little data. Short of watching every footballer in the world, it's difficult to say who, but just off watching Justine Keelan the other night, very impressed. That's the profile Chelsea need of a player. And again, their scouts have access to data, so I'm sure they'll do a better job, but it's very difficult now without FBref to find players initially and then do deeper dives into them. Here's Kerr. Now to Carpenter. Bronze. And Dinka says Caicedo from Real Madrid would be fantastic. Not midfield, but yeah, 8 minutes of additional time in this game. I'd love Linda Caicedo. I think I've said that 80 times on this channel. Absolutely adore Linda Caicedo. I think she's a fantastic footballer. And yeah, would be a great sign for Chelsea. Ultimately, though, I don't think she'll move this summer. Chelsea doing a left winger, though. It's quite clear that Chelsea needed a right winger. They're now playing Thompson there because there's no right wingers available now. Like, if you look at right wingers, they don't exist. There's none. Like, unless you're going to get Caroline Graham-Hanson, but I don't think that is what Chelsea need or want. Yeah, I think there's so few right wingers. Whereas left wingers, there's loads of options. For me, you've got to just throw all your money at Clara Buell because she's one of the best players in the world, and that would be a fantastic signing. If not, someone like Chelsea need to bring in a world-class signing, I think, this summer because of how difficult the season has been. You've got to pick up the fans. If you sign a Buell, a Dumonet, a Banda, someone in that bracket, I think it gets the fan base back up for it. You know, just like the Thompson signing in the summer, I think that was fantastic. I think she's come in and done brilliantly. I think you need players of that calibre.
11 laps.
And for Chelsea, who are slowing this game down as much as possible. So Eula Brand. If she wasn't already at Lyonnaise, yeah. I mean, I don't think she'd want to leave, but if she did, worth a consideration. Cuthbert breaking down the left-hand side, just looking to hold this ball in the corner now. Fernandes trying to be physical with her. Baltimore comes and supports. And Chelsea doing their best here to keep the ball in the corner. Out now for a corner. Chelsea's just going to run down the clock for the last 6 minutes here. Just trying to kill this game off. Baltimore, they've got to move this ball quickly if they want to try and turn this game around again. Luco says, Banda is someone we should go for, having watched her play for Zambia. She's so good. Yeah, I mean, one of the best players in the world. I think if Chelsea are looking for a way to replace Sam Kerr and potentially replace Maya Ramirez, you've got to sign one of the best players in the world. You're not going to get Payor, you're not going to get Shaw, and you're not going to get Russo. For me, they're probably the 3 best strikers in Europe right now. And then looking at the bracket under that, is Beerenstein really what you want? Probably not. You're not going to get Katoto. So I think you've got to look at Banta. If Wilson was fully fit and fine, I'd probably say go for Sophia Wilson. But has just come back from pregnancy. I think she'll want to stay in the US at least till after the next World Cup. So not really an option right now. Chelsea throwing on this near side again with Charles. Just as someone in the live chat say, Paraluelo. No. Fantastic, but we're not going to go. Charles looking down the line for Baltimore. Cut out well by Films. And Villa now will look to move it quickly. It's cut out by Bronze. I think it's left the field to play. Oh, it's a foul. Villa free kick deeper in the field. Gian says, what about Cersei? Yeah, for the left wing, I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind a Vivian Enderman as an option on the left wing. I don't think Vivian Enderman could be the only left wing signing. Though, I guess if you can also play James there and Baltimore, then yeah. I wouldn't mind a Cersei, I wouldn't mind an Enderman. I don't think they are a Thompson level signing, a world-class level signing, but they definitely would be great improvements. Films can't quite keep that on the field of play. That's out now for a Chelsea throw-in. And Chelsea are now going to bring on Lexi Potter to try it and just see out this result. Throwing down the line, nodded on by Films, and then nodded out of play by Patton. Marlon says, I would take I'll take Tottenham from United. Yeah, I would. Absolutely, I was thinking I said the other day, if she was available, would Chelsea look at her? I don't think it'd be the worst idea. So I was looking at WSL sort of proven strikers, and Shakira Martinez, not really consistent enough. Hanson, I don't think is what Chelsea need. As decent as she's been. Ueki, fantastic at the Asian Cup. Hasn't ever really done that in the WSL consistently, though. Olsen, is she going to leave Liverpool after one season? Probably not, but maybe one in a couple of years. Was Cersei is a 9. I know she played at 9 recently. I saw someone the other day saying she can also play left wing, attack midfield, right wing. She's a very versatile player, based on what I've heard. I've not watched enough of her, I will admit. But from what I have seen, it does look very exciting. Jane's making way then, and is taking her time about making way. And a round of applause there. Standing ovation behind the goal. Lexi Potter coming on then, just to see this game out. Locust and Phil singing Moultrie's praises. I don't know if Chelsea need an attack midfield. I think attack midfield is like the one position Chelsea don't need. Because I think you've got Captain Hamano and now for a ball more towards the back post, and James, if she's going to play as attack midfielder. GC says, what about PSG striker Leuchter? Loved Leuchter at Ajax. Don't think we're so much of her at PSG though, and that would concern me. All cleared away from Gandra. I think she's done well domestically, but that doesn't really hold into my thinking, to be honest. Bronze gets back in there well. And yeah, gotta go with big consideration, but I think the fact that she is, I think the way that she's dealt with that situation at Everton, for me, do you really want that in the camp? Probably not. Corner now for Villa. D'Angelo up for it. Can Villa steal away a point here? Nice one, that puts it in there. Headed away. Jean-Francois pouncing on the loose ball. Nice one, that feeds it back in the box. It bounces free. Can they turn home? Not quite. Big save from Hampton.
Neon pulse in the midnight air. Wires hum like they know you're there. Echoes ride through the circuit tide. We drift, we move, electrified.
The tunnel, check the steps. The clock is ticking. Welcome to the show. Check the pulse, feel the heat. Every blade of grass, every heart in the seat. 22 men, but there's only one crown. We don't come to play, we come to shut it down. Calculated movement, precision in the strike. Turn the volume up, flicker on the light. We're under the lights, yeah, we're chasing the glory. 90 on the clock, we're writing the story. 0 to 100, never looking back. Line 'em up, break 'em down, stay on the attack. This is the moment, this is the stage. Flip the script, yeah, we're turning the page. Yeah, ice in the veins when the pressure gets heavy. Ball in the back, keep the front line steady. One touch, one shot, one chance to beat great. History is calling, don't leave it to fate. From the first whistle till the final scream. Living for the badge, dying for the dream. Game over, but the grind never stops. See you on the pitch, hey, the silence. Till under the lights, yeah, tasting the glory. 90 on the clock, we're writing the story. 0 to 100, never looking back. Line 'em up, break 'em down, stay on the attack. This is the moment, this is the stage. Flip the script, yeah, we're turning the page. Yeah. Whoa! Ideas are pain.